So I'm going to be selling this car. I didn't have this for too long. I had this car for about 8 months now or so. So I got this car in December. I flew down to Georgia and I drove like 13 hours back for it. If you haven't seen that video, I'll post that video down below. So this car, completely clean. It's a 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 MR, so it's a 6-speed instead of the 5-speed manual. This car is absolutely clean, flawless, stock. The engine is unmolested. The paint on this car is just immaculate for its age. Carbon fiber spoiler is absolutely clean. Everything is clean. Tires, wheels, engine bay, all clean. It took me like a long time to even find this car. So I was lucky enough, I found this car on the Facebook marketplace, and immediately I spoke to the guy, just talk numbers, make sure I got all the information correct, Carfax, all the pictures I asked for, he provided, videos, everything, co-start. I want to make sure that the car is absolutely clean by the time I get there, so there wouldn't be any surprises or anything. Yeah, so I flew down to Georgia early in the morning and he picked me up at the airport, test drove it, everything, and it was flawless. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the car. It ran reliable. So yeah, I drove this car back home 13 hours and I was super excited. I was planning on doing a lot of stuff with this car. If you guys know Gary, he has a Acura RSX Type S, and he rebuilt his engine, and he's going to be doing a lot of stuff to his car. I think he's going to be doing force induction to it, probably turbo mostly. So me and Gary, we built this channel to showcase our passion in cars. I had a 350Z before this. I bagged it out and everything, and then I bought this house in Philadelphia. And then I realized I needed something a little bit more practical. So that's where I was thinking maybe the STI or the Evo. My friend David, he has the shop, DD Auto Care. He was thinking about selling me his STI. It was a 2016 for pretty much like a trade-in value. He gave me a pretty good deal for it. But I've done a ton of research on the STI. And there's going to be like ringland failures, and every mod that you do the car, you have to get attuned to it. So I didn't want to like deal with that kind of headache or anything. So I figured if I get the Evo, drive it for a few years, sell it for the same amount, like I really wouldn't lose too much. I wouldn't really lose too much money into it. So that's why I got the Evo 9. And it's always been a dream car of mine ever since I was in high school, especially when, the Fast and the Furious came out, 2 Fast and the Furious, when Paul Walker, he was driving that yellow Evo. And so yeah, once this car came into the States back in 2005, late 2005, I think, I just wanted to have this car. Before I even had my first car, I was actually going to get a Evo 8. It was also white, and unfortunately I didn't get it. Me and my dad, we were living in New York, Queens at the time, and so I found this ad before cars.com, where you can go online to search for cars. Everything was pretty much like on newspapers, the newspapers car listings. Right, so I found this Evo 8 on the newspaper. It was white, it was completely clean, and so I had to print out MapQuest directions to it. Back then we didn't have the fancy GPS navigation system or anything, so yeah, I printed out a direction to the dealership, and it was like in New Jersey. It wasn't too far away from Queens, actually. It would have been at most maybe like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour drive from Queens to the dealer. So we were driving, me and my dad was just driving down and on the 95, and then I don't know, somehow maybe I got lost in the direction. It wasn't clear or anything. So we just kept driving and driving and driving for like maybe 2 hours, and we're just like, this doesn't seem right. We pulled over, we exited off, and was just trying to figure out where the hell where we are. And it was getting really late at that time now, and then by that time it was like probably like 8 o'clock or something, and you know, the dealership closed by then. So we turned around, we drove back home, you know, pretty much like 4 hours wasted. So it was always a dream of mine to own an Evo. So after I sold the 350Z, I was, you know, like I said, I was thinking about the STI or the Evo, and you know, I was like, you know what, it's a perfect time. Why not just go for the Evo? You know, I'm young, let's fulfill my, you know, old dream of mine, you know? So I found this car completely out of my mind. It's beautiful. There's really like nothing bad I can say about this car. It was like the turbo noise on this car, the blower valve, all-wheel drive, 4-cylinder turbo, and it's white. So if you guys know, all my cars are white. The first car I got was a G35 Coupe, 2006. Got that brand new. It was ivory pearl white. Second car I got was the FX35, also white. Third car I got was the 350Z, white, and the Evo, white. So I don't know, once you go white, it's like, it's hard, you know, it's so easy to maintain, so easy to keep clean. The reason why I'm selling this car is, but I was kind of curious to see what market is there for this car. So I saw someone posted on Facebook that they're looking for a white Evo. So I was like, hey, you know what, maybe I just posted a picture of my car, and I said, you know, if the price is right, you know. And I had a few interested buyers. They wanted to come see the car, and oh man, I did not believe how much people wanted this car, especially being that it's a stock car. Other than just, you know, exhaust intake, that's pretty much it. Everything is like stock. So I had a few offers, and you know, people were trying to, you know, offer more, trying to get the highest offer. And so finally one person gave me an offer that, you know, couldn't refuse, you know, like, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just get rid of it. I was actually thinking about selling this car next year, 2021, probably in the first or second quarter of 2021. Reason is I was thinking about changing it up. Kind of want to go German this time. Like, I never had a German car, BMW specifically. So I was gonna wait until 2021 until the F80 M3 becomes a little bit cheaper. So yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, let me see if I can get anyone to buy it now, you know. And it wasn't a rush to sell this car, just if the price is right. So, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this later on. Pretty sure I am. I'm already starting to feel regret. The guy is coming this week actually to pick it up. He's, like I said, he's coming from Chicago. All right, so I mean, that's pretty much why I am ready to sell this car. You'll be seeing a new car in this garage soon. Like I mentioned, I am actively looking for a 2018 BMW F80 M3. And if you guys can guess what color it is, comment down below. But pretty much I gave you the hint already what color it's gonna be. So yeah, pretty excited for the new car, but also sad that this is gonna be gone. I already have a buyer, so if you guys are seeing this video for the first time and are interested in this vehicle, this car, Evo 9, you know, sorry, it's sold. Sadly, I don't know like what the offer or the highest offer would have been if I put this up online. Probably would have been more, but he already put in the deposit and everything, so you know, I gotta do what's right. All right, so that is pretty much why I am selling this Evo. So if you guys subscribe to our channel because of this Evo, I'm sorry that it's been short-lived. I hope you guys will still enjoy the other videos that we're going to be producing in the future. If you guys stay till the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new, I appreciate if you guys subscribe to us. There's going to be a lot more videos in the future. But yeah, thank you guys. See you guys next time. Laters.